The countdown's finished, so we're doing the thing.
Welcome back to another episode of the Two Monties.
Caravan slut, that's nice.
Yeah, I mix it up a little
you're
bit.
In that caravan as we speak?
I am. I haven't made my bed yet.
I just threw the doona over mine because it was covered in clothes that are yet to be dry.
I thought somebody was hiding under there.
No, not today.
No. I got a elopement at the top of Kosciuszko tomorrow because for some reason they thought I was a fit fuck and would enjoy walking to the top of Kosciuszko with them.
What sort of distance is that you've got to walk tomorrow?
Fucking, if it's further than the car, the car to the venue, too fucking far.
Yeah, well,
no, we got to you get the sky lift up part of the way, and then I think it's a two or 2.5 hour trip to get up there. So,
all right.
Yes, bit of a mission. Anyway,
it's like a living nightmare.
Yeah. I do have one thing on my list because it's just reminded me because I'm in a caravan park, but I did that trip to Victoria and South Australia last week, the week before.
Okay.
And what do you reckon would be the worst thing that could happen if you've, all the caravan parks, you're angled in beside each other? Mm-hmm. What's the most kind of fuckwit of a thing that you could do to the campsites beside you?
Once you're already in, or
you're already in, you're in, you set up.
I don't know, just being obnoxiously loud,
or some fuckwit driving over a tap and flooding the campsites.
Oh yeah. I did see, and this is unrelated.
That was me. That was me.
You drove over. No.
And I was so mortified. I was like,
I bet you were. Just
because I'd pulled up in the dark and it was a kind of a spot to put a tap anyway, but I'd pulled up in the dark. Right, and unhitched the van and then again in the dark because you can't drive through sites are great because you can just unhitch it and you're only an inch in front of your tow bar and you can't fuck anything up. Anyway, unhitch it, move the wagon beside the van like you're supposed to so you're not out on the road. And then, I must have just gone straight up to this tap and switched her off so close that it's literally already under my bull bar. So in the morning when I'm running late to get to a wedding, I just fucking gunned it out this site and going boom, boom. And I was like, fuck, straight over the tap. But it was like the tap for the site next to me that no one was in. But anyway, fucking water going everywhere.
So did you know you'd done it before driving off?
Oh, yeah, like it was a big fucking doof, and I was like, no. So I've got out, looked at the damage, minimal to none to the wagon, so I was sweet. And then I was like, well, fuck, I don't have a spare, fucking end cap for a standpipe. Yeah. So I've tried to ring the number on the paperwork, no one, just this number's not connected. So I thought, I'll just go to reception and let them know. So I've raced around a reception, as in 10 k's an hour is the speed limit in every caravan park.
Yeah.
I said, I'm really sorry, but I'm that fuckwit in site number 6 that's just flooded 4, 5, and 6 by running over a tap. And she's like, oh, that's all right. These things happen. We'll get maintenance onto it. It was all sweet. And then I felt so bad as I'm driving to the wedding. I rang back and I was like, hey, just checking, I'll pay for any damage, whatever. She's like, no, it's all good. But just letting you know, we did have some complaints that people dobbed on you for doing it. And I was like, well, that's fine. I'd already fucking owned up to it.
I imagine though too, because they saw you do it and then drive off.
Yeah, I know. So they're probably thinking this fucking asshole. Anyway, I'm still I'm getting a hot flush now thinking about it. I was like, because I would have just rolled my eyes and thought, what a complete fuckwit.
If you'd seen someone else do it.
And it wasn't even like I thought, I've got all different tools and things that I could have made it less, because it was kind of a standpipe over a drain. So had I just put something over the top of it, it would have just drained straight back down it. But anything I tried to do, and I was in my wedding fit, so I was like, I'm not going to get covered in water and mud for the sake of this. Anyway, so very embarrassing.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yes. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you next week.
Yeah, mate, and I don't have many things. I just went camping at Barrington for 3 days. That was pretty good.
Yep.
It was very cold. It didn't. One of the days it didn't get over 9 or 10, and it was probably 2 or 3 overnight.
How'd the kids go with it?
No kids.
No kids. Wow.
But
too tight to spring for a hotel, you cheap fuck.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, man. I was in a swag, mate.
Well, we just did a weekend up the bay. We got a voucher for the Anchorage for our wedding from Dill's work. So we had a night up there last night.
Mm.
And then lunch at Little Beach Boathouse.
Oh, yeah.
Been there?
Yeah, a few times.
What do you think?
I didn't go to I've never gone to that upstairs restaurant. I've only ever sat downstairs and demolished snacks and many beers.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we had high hopes.
You got a shit can it on the podcast.
We had high hopes. Look, I'll go back, but I won't go back if I'm the one paying for it. That's all I'll say. Right. I think maybe long weekend, busy, but it was a bit subpar. Anyway.
Yeah, right.
Cracker of a feed at the Anchorage, though. Lamb shoulder and a rib. We got a ribeye from the main menu as the entree.
Yeah, right.
Fucking why not?
Fair enough.
Yeah. I've only got one other thing on my list. If you want to hear,
I've got a few things. We can just ramble. I'll throw a shout out to Geordie Panowitz from JP. She had a little shindig last night because she turned, I don't know what age. It was whispered every time she said it. It might have been 30 something, but far be it for me to bring up a woman's age on a podcast. But it was a combo of a birthday and 10 years in business. So she put a little shindig on at the green roof, and
I missed that one.
Yeah. Someone asked me where you were, and I said he doesn't come to things. Don't worry about it.
Well, if I was in town, I might have, but yeah.
You're currently at the Anchorage and then Jindabyne.
Yep.
So what else?
I got a message from Chip, and she said, "Am I seeing your big dick tonight?" Or something like that. And then I said, because I was in her neck of the woods, and I said to Dill, "Fuck, mate, we've only just checked in, and Chip knows we're here."
Yeah.
And then she said at Geordie's thing. So
yeah, right.
Anyway.
So look, I don't have very many exciting things. Here's one thing. These are things that shit me. Recently, I stuck my bag into a bag of fun-sized Mars bars.
You stuck your bag into a...
No, my hand into the bag of fun-sized Mars bars.
There's nothing fun about the size of them, is there?
Mate, it's an absolute outrage what the people at Mars are doing.
There's more wrapper than there is fucking Mars bar.
It's about the size of a fantail now. It's fucking shrinkflation at its worst. I pulled it out and went, this can't be real. This is not, it would be half the size it used to be.
All right, Easter eggs. Do you reckon, are you on the bandwagon that they do, like, Easter chocolate tastes better than regular chocolate?
Oh, yeah, of course.
But we got leftover stuff and it's been in a Tupperware and I reckon it tastes like shit now at Easter time. So whether they've got some magical fucking timer on it.
It's Jesus.
It's what?
Jesus. 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 You know the bloke.
Hang on. No, I can't place him. I've heard of him.
Well, what he did was he stole Easter from the pagans. He stole Easter from the pagans. You know that guy?
Did you send me the meme? And it's like every time Trump's ratings start dropping, there's a shooter.
Well, I put it in my personal stories today. It was from The Office, where the bloke comes in and shooting, and Michael Scott's doing the Matrix. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Oh, mate, the thing that happened yesterday or whatever, there's not a person alive that thinks it's a real thing.
On that Erica fuckwit, Erica Kirk.
Yeah.
And she's got a bit of screen time about, I'm so upset or whatever. And it's like, and then
did you see old mate on the stage though? Like the fucking shot goes off. Old Donnie, he hasn't even blinked. He never,
also,
I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, part of his security, they went and straddled a table. Did you see that? And I was like, you're not really in a position to do anything offensive or defensive. You've literally straddled a trestle table, which are unstable at the best of fucking times.
Yeah.
Let alone when that slippery orange cunt's been sliding all over it for dinner.
He hasn't been to that dinner for ever. That's the first year he's gone, and he wants to put this ballroom, knock half the White House down and put a ballroom in.
Oh, is that why they were going on about all the marble? Where'd the marble come from? Africa?
But they said to him, the Senate committee or whoever approves the money said, unless it's a security issue, you can't have the money to fucking build this knock half the White House down to build a ballroom. And he goes, okay, no worries. Turns up to this dinner he's never been to in the fucking 8 years he's been president. Someone takes a shot at him, and then he goes, well, it's obviously a security issue. This wouldn't have happened. This is for real. This is what he did. This wouldn't have happened if I had my own ballroom, so we'll be moving ahead with that.
Oh, God.
And so, mate, he's a fucking shonkiest anyway. I don't know that this platform is a place for geopolitics.
No, we're going to get death threats now from
we won't be
lunatics.
No. What else can I tell you about? Oh, here you go. Something mildly wedding related, and I don't think this bloke will ever hear this, so I don't give a fuck. But I did a wedding the other day, and it was a photographer and a videographer that I'd never met before, which is totally fine. I don't know everybody. And
so you're saying they were nobodies then?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's those words just came out of your mouth. Not in that order. Not in that order, but they still did.
But so the ceremony was fine. Oh, mate.
Some editing will.
Yeah, old mate put a lapel mic on the groom and and that was his lines. He didn't get a line out. He just got the 2 lapel mics. I'm like, oh, that's fine, mate. You got 2 mics. Great, whatever. And it didn't and because it was in my pocket, it didn't affect anything. Yeah. And then when we got down to the reception that was at Bin Badgen, and the great Nick Reed was the entertainment for night. Yeah. And I said, so am I using your mic? He goes, yep, I've got a mic for you, no worries. And videographer rolls along as you know, as they do, and essentially uses the previous lapel mic, so the little pack with the whole bunch of wire and the mic, and he bundled it up into a little package and then taped that to the mic that Nick gave me, which, you know, looked like dog shit, but that's fine. That's by the by. Anyway, as soon as speeches start, people are talking, and you just hear this.
Because it's one of those transmitting fucking things.
So I look at Nick. Like, I glance across the room at Nick, and he just does the old points at old mate. So I knew what he meant straight away.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of quietly, again, I know old mate's obviously filming, he's doing his job, and I just quietly went up beside him and just said, mate, that's your mic interfering there. And he looks at me, looks at the thing, shrugs, and goes back to fucking filming. Mate, I nearly had steam coming out my fucking... And I didn't do anything because I was like, this isn't my... the reception isn't my... None of this is my equipment. I'm not in charge of any of this. I've made you aware of it, mate. And because probably, you know, the sound he's getting through his lapel mic that he's taped to the thing is probably clear as a bell. But everybody in the room, there was just this low-level fucking humming all through the speeches. I wanted to fucking murder the bloke.
We need to get a couple of videographers on when we're back in the studio and get them to list their top 5.
If only we knew some.
Top 5 mics, and then we need to put a PSA out to all couples getting married and say, ask your videographer if they use this gear. Or just find out the one that fucking transmits and tell them not to book those dickheads. Yeah.
If it's in the ceremony, I'll say to a videographer, because I go, can we just put this on your mic? And I'll go, is it transmitting or recording? And most of the time it's recording. So it's like, yeah, it's fine. No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Once recently, bloke said transmitting, and I said, mate, the second I hear a noise coming out of the speaker, it's gone. And he goes, that's fine, mate. No worry. So he was fine. He goes, as long as he said, that's fine. If it makes a noise, I've got another line out. I don't really care. That's fine. And it didn't. It was fine. But more often than not, they fucking do.
I had one the other, 2 weeks ago, probably. Same thing, had the chat. And then he's like, no, this one I can listen into it. And I was like, yeah, great. That's fucking terrible. Yeah. That's going to be fucked for everyone. And had the chat, and he's like, oh, no, it doesn't do that. It's like, all right, then. We'll fucking wait and see.
And it did?
Of course it did.
Yeah.
So I pulled it off, and then I fixed the problem.
Well, and that's what I said about this bloke. Like, if it had been in the ceremony, I would have just ripped it off and lobbed it at him and kept moving. But because it was at the reception and none of it was my gear, I was like,
A wedding I had the other day, it was getting towards sunset, and we, Sun had a real dodgy angle for doing the group shot. Like it was a late ceremony. Anyway, the togs decided, all right, well, we'll put them all in the shade. You know, it's either full sun, full shade.
Yeah.
So we'll put them all in the shade for the group shot. So I've cracked the whip and started rounding everyone up. I said, all right, everyone get in the shade. And like not even half a second later, quick as, I hear this lady yelling out, you won't be able to fucking see me in the shade. And I look over, the Aboriginal woman, fucking just waiting to get a response. And I've got, oh, you fucking cheeky cunt.
Yeah.
And just kept going.
And also, I'm not walking into that. That's
no. Like, moving on. I just thought, fucking hell. Anyway, funny. Good on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, so I did, going into Geordie's thing last night, I jumped in the Uber. Oh, mate, you know, and you know, I'm stumbling now because I'm going to try and find the right way of saying, you know, it was a gentleman that is, you would say was stereotyped as a driver of those type of vehicles.
What driver? Hang on, driver. I totally zoned out for Uber. And, yeah.
And so he
smelled good then.
No, actually, it's funny you should say. This is the point of this story. No, there was no problem there. Absolutely no problem.
Do you want me to keep going with the stereotype?
But as soon as I got in, he goes, "Is it all right if I take a phone call?" I'm like, "Totally fine, mate. Knock yourself out."
Oh,
I had the meta glasses on, so I was just like watching videos and listening to it through my glasses. And but you know, I was all tarted up to go out. And smelled, I would, you know, hope pretty good. And so he's driving along, and then I just look up and I see him like trying to kind of get my attention. And I like turn the scent. I go, "Yeah, what's up, mate?" And he's like, "What did that? Your scent? What is that scent?" And I go, "Oh, mate, it's some Calvin Klein number. I don't know. Is it too much? Have I put too much on, mate? Am I stinking the cab out?"
Also, imagine if roles were reversed. If you said, "What's your scent?" He says, 3-day-old butter chicken.
The Two Monties podcast does not endorse the comments made by some of the participants here today.
Fuck off. You know what I'm talking about.
But I go, and he was great. He goes, because I said, "Oh, is it too much?" You know, because I was fresh out of the shower and I thought, "Oh, fuck, I must be fucking stinking out his cab." And he goes, no, it's very good. Very, very good. Can you please tell me the name? And I'm like, I'm going to have to look it up, mate. I know it's a Calvin Klein thing. I know what the bottle looks like. I'll fucking look it up. So he goes, "Please look it up, sir." He said, if you cannot tell me, we're going back to your house and I will take yours. I'm like, "Fuck, mate, I'm looking now. I'm looking." He was tops. He's like, and I told him, and he looks it up. He goes, "Where did you get it?" And I said, "Mate, to be honest, I got it duty free at an airport overseas a while ago. I'm sure it's and he looks it up. You know, I go, "It's called Calvin Klein Defy," and he's straight on the phone.
And he goes, "Oh, I remember, I sold it to you."
Yeah. No, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, it's yep, you know, Chemist Warehouse or whatever." And he goes, "Oh, it's $100." I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't think I paid that at the Philippines airport.
No.
But he was like, "Oh, no, it's very," he said, "it's very, very nice. So it's a lovely light scent." I go, "Cool, mate." You know, and then when I got out, I was like, "Good luck with the cologne, mate."
Oh, God. So you got an Uber trip and a blowjob and you got there on time. How good.
Yeah.
Well, I had a dodgy one the other day. Got in, you know, like, it's all good if they say, "Do you mind if I take the phone call?"
Oh, sorry. I should just say like exactly that though. But when I look, because you know he's got the, you know, it shows you on the phone on your display in the fucking car, mate. He's ringing fucking Islamabad or fucking somewhere because it's like +99 428 6324.
Yeah.
Like he's rung the fucking moon, mate. Like the number was that long.
Well, at least if they say, "Do you mind if I take a call?" then you'll be a bit conscious of that and you'll be like, "Oh, well, if I get a call, I'll be a bit quiet, whatever." Anyway, Dill and I are in the back of the cab on our way to town, in the cab, fucking Uber, and he tells us to be quiet because he's on the phone.
Get fucked.
Then I put the window down because it was fucking hot, and he put it up because it was too. He didn't even say anything, and he didn't even put the fucking air on. And I was just fucking...
Jesus.
But it's fine because then I just made the most inappropriate comments for the rest of the trip. I said, Dill, so you want to get absolutely fucking railed when we get home, Dale? And Dill's there just fucking cringing.
Yeah.
You can't say that. And I was like, I'm going to blow your fucking back out.
Jesus.
And I was like, anyway, hope your wife hears this in fucking wherever she is.
That's a bit wild. Like,
yeah, and just like a shit driver too, like, and then it all just compounded after that.
Yeah. Everything's a problem after that. Well, yeah, look, I didn't mind our mate was on the phone. I actually because often they are, but I actually quite appreciated that he was like, do you mind if I take a phone call? I'm like, no, fucking knock yourself out, mate. But yeah, sure, I'm on the phone. That's pretty good. Yeah.
And
there's part of me that admires the balls on him. Like, I'm like, I know, but good on you, mate.
And I was just, I don't know, like, if it was the end of the night, probably would have arced up a bit more, but I was like, is this come for real? It's like, let's remember who's paying who here.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, that's crazy. Good for that bloke.
Yeah.
Well, not really. Like, I would have been filthy. I'd have carried on like an absolute pork chop. I'd be like, what the fuck did you just say?
You wouldn't have got to town. You would have had to get another fucking Uber to pick you up.
No. Can I be quiet? Mate, there's been a real misunderstanding of the roles here. No, you know what? I'd have made a phone call. Then I'd go, no, you be quiet. I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
And just turn it into a war of, no, I'm on the phone. No, I'm on the phone.
It's like, the fucking, you know, when someone takes a call in a library. No, I'm in a library. I'm in a library.
I need to be quiet. I'm in the library. What else have I got on this?
So this is my last kind of fucked week for travel. And then the next 3 months, fortnight between weddings. Yeah,
it's,
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm a bit quieter. Well, not a bit quieter. Like it could be worryingly quiet. Because time off's wonderful, but you know, obviously being not paid is less wonderful. But I was talking to someone last night, and you know, there's people out. You know, and this is kind of borders on conversations we've had previously, but people who are like. You talk to them and they're like, oh, I'm so busy. And like, I'm talking wedding land. You know, I'm like, no, if you're telling me you're super busy in the next couple of months, you are a filthy liar.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be busy in the next couple of months, actually.
Not with weddings.
No. You'll fucking love this.
Continue.
I'm going to have to start wearing a shirt to work.
Right.
So my fucking overachieving, autistic as fuck, no social skills, brain surgeon of a brother, he's opening his own practice.
Hi, Darren.
And I'm his receptionist.
Oh, really? Does he need two?
It's so funny because the other day, like, with, you know, Dill's firm's done the employment contract, this whole big thing, and Dill just starts laughing, and I was like, what cunt? And he's like, the first employment contract you've ever had in your entire life is for 5 days a fortnight for your brother.
Amazing.
And it's not even like, it means that I'll have to schedule truck driving around it. And it's like not even, it's just the most random thing, but we were just having dinner. We were on the piers. It's like, oh, I need to look for a receptionist. And I was like, what for? He's like, literally just answer phones. Most of it's from home. You know, email and like just piece of piss. And I was like, well, I fucking do that every day anyway. So
yeah.
Anyway, so yes, part of the. Also, I keep thinking,
if you want a job share, just let me know.
Also, I keep thinking like how funny when it's like the, you know, email signature when I say, you know, whatever, you know, kind regards, whatever, Monty Harron at Simon Harron Neurosurgery. I was like, I can't wait to see how many people think that he's gay and I'm his husband.
Yes.
Which I haven't mentioned to him yet because I think I might just start like my own tally and then, you know, it's not like maybe if it gets to like every 10 times someone says that I'll take money out of the till, I don't know. Like I'll just reward myself.
Or like when you're trying to, you know, put a call through, but you like leave the leave the line live and you're like, Sharon, Mrs. Jones is on the phone.
true, because no one in his professional world knows the Sharon thing. No.
No.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Chaz.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to get the sack within a week.
Before it started, mate, I'd say that employment contract's on fire as we speak.
Yeah. It's like 6 month probation. I was like, that's a bit fucking rough. Like, who can do that?
Yeah. So I'd be very pleased to see how that turns out. Your 6 month probation.
Well, I was a bit confused because it says, employment contract, but I see it more like charity because I'm, doing a job for him that no one else would probably want to do.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I've got school holidays on my list, but that's a drum I've been banging for some time anyway, so I don't know that I really need to touch on that again.
School holidays.
Well, it's fucking as we previously mentioned, teachers do wonderful work. But nearly
I
lost
reckon
it.
half our audience is teachers.
That's good.
Do you know why? Because they're always on fucking holidays catching up on the podcast.
Listen,
No, I'm joking.
They do
Sorry, Mel.
work.
I love you. Sorry, Lauren. I love you.
They do excellent work educating our children. But a year or two ago, we got told at our kids' primary school, they're going to do an extra few days on the like the Christmas holidays. They're taking a few extra days there, and that'll be instead of taking all these other pupil-free days at the start of all the other terms. And you're like,
yeah.
I think it's you know what it is? It's the old 3-card Monty. They're moving the fucking coconut shell.
I didn't realise it's kind of like schools have got at their own discretion to decide what day they go back based on the teacher days they go in the day before.
And most of them are pretty. And most of it's pretty uniform because obviously people have got kids at high school and kids at public school. You can't have them all start at different days. The only difference is like the Catholics and whatnot. It seems like the more money you pay for the school, the less they go.
What? Why can't you say that?
I think you can.
The truth fucking hurts, doesn't it? Anyway.
But this term, so the gazetted school holiday start was fucking Monday, like last Monday.
It's pronounced gazelle, but continue.
So you go, oh, good, they're going back on Monday. And then you look at the school calendar and then you go, oh, no, it must be Tuesday. No, not Tuesday either. It's Wednesday. So the government says the school starts Monday. The school goes, they'll come back Wednesday because we need 2 days to prepare for them to return. But I don't know what happened in the previous
And the worst part of it is whoever controls the fucking flashing lights on the 40K school zone signs.
It still get done.
Reads the wrong one and they're like, no. If the government says Monday.
They take
I've
been done.
That's what I'm saying. They say, all right, Monday on the government calendar, even though there's no kids walking around.
That's when they start school.
If I see the flashing lights, I want to know that I could get bonus points for hitting a kid. Yeah. So don't fucking flash the lights 2 days before. Yeah. I've
been done. No kids at school, no school buses, no fucking anything. And got done doing 52 in a 40 zone. And you write them a letter and they go, look, we understand that there weren't any children there, but the school safety is of the utmost importance, so there can't be any leeway here. And you're like, you can get fucked.
Well, that takes mollycoddling to a whole new level. The kids aren't even at fucking school.
Yeah, you're not even there. And it makes it fucking revenue raising.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did see, speaking of those sorts of pricks, I did see a video doing the round. I think it's on the ABC News now. But some poor fella in a wheelchair is fucking at Adelaide Airport. He's gone, his mum's coming to pick him up. And so she's gone to pull into the fucking disabled access park, pickup zone. Because obviously it's got more room and it's easy for blah, blah, blah. And there's this jumped up fucking parking inspector going, she can't park here, mate. She can't park here. She doesn't have the tag. And he goes, I'm in a wheelchair, mate. She's here to pick me up. No, if she turns, and so old mate's like, and there's this whole encounter. Then old mate's filming the whole thing.
Is this real life?
Yeah, and the bloke's going, if she pulls up, she's going to be fined. And he goes, I'm in a wheelchair, mate. You can see me in the wheelchair. He goes, no, but she doesn't have the correct tag on the car. And so she's going to, and it goes on and on and on and on and on until the bloke just goes, she's picking me up, mate. I guess you're going to have to fine her. It's fucking, and the bloke who's doing all the fucking yapping, this, you know, and I've made my feelings about parking inspectors well known, and this bloke is the fucking epitome of it. Fucking piece of shit. Because even, someone in the comments was like, you know, and there's always some fucking bootlicker in the fucking comments going, they're just doing their job. They're just doing their job. Yeah, I said, I believe that's called the Nuremberg defense. That's what the fucking that's what the lower ranked Nazis used to say. We were just following orders.
Yeah.
It's fucking, like, as if you, as like a normal human who's not a fuckwit, a bloke rolls up pushing himself in the fucking chair and goes, "Me mum's here to pick me up." You go, "Cool, man. Can I help you with the door?" Like, no, stick out. She's going to have to fuck off.
The only thing that made that story any better is if old mate wasn't actually wheelchair bound.
He got out of the chair, folded it up and put it on the car.
No, or threw it at the cunt and it was giving him the fine.
No, it's just fucking and it's, honestly, it's the pinnacle of everything I hate about parking inspectors. Like, he's some failed fuckwit. That's the best he can do.
Yeah.
And now he's got a fucking little plastic badge that he's fucking running around Adelaide Airport. Like, mate, honestly, people must be rushing to get out of Adelaide. Oh, there you go. Lincoln was just
that makes it even worse.
Dog as well. Yeah, the bloke, mate, and so the video, like, this bloke is in full. The parking bloke is in full view. Like, everybody that knows him will be going, "The fuck were you doing, mate?"
I don't think we talked about it, but I just, when you said jacked up fucking, fuckwit, that footage from, I think it was Melbourne, where these two middle-aged blokes were out on the piss. They got kicked out of the strip club,
and then they walked the chair and knocked his mate out. Yeah. Excellent, outstanding.
Like, that is going to be. I think that footage is going to do the rounds as much as Succulent Chinese Meal Bloke. Oh, like, that is so good. Like,
no.
Oh, hang on. Didn't he get, like, ordained into the Chinese Hall of Fame or something?
I don't know about that. He's dead now, poor old Jack. He died.
I know, but I'm sure I saw something recently where he got some, kind of credits on his Qantas card, or I don't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Hall of Fame he would be entered into. Like, when you said, or ordained. What church? The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Oh yeah, the Pastafarians.
Yeah. I got it. Can I just say that I have the paperwork from the Pastafarians. I am an ordained Pastafarian minister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did it. I did. You do an online thing, and they send you.
Of course, you did. Are you one of those? Are you one of those fuckwits that bought a fucking square of dirt in Scotland as well to become a lord?
No. I did it. So I did it because I think in some US states they like recognize it as a fucking thing, so you could like go over there and do marriages.
I'll backtrack and I'll redact the fuckwit bit I just said about the Lord thing, because I married one of the goose wings was like part of their story was about, she promises to always call him Lord because he has the paperwork to prove it.
Mate, that's how the system works.
I've got another thing here. This isn't in my notes. This is in the family chat from my sister. She goes, "Some people are absolutely fucked. This, and you'll have to bleep this."
I don't know if we can broadcast any of that last part.
Anyway, we don't have to say who, when, where, what, or what. But fair dinkum, if your kid's shit in a pool,
you would not. It happens, right?
But you don't waffle stomp the cunt down the thing.
No, you
just tell the lifeguard there was a whoopsie, and then you fucking exit, and it's up to them to fish it out.
I used to, when the kids were doing swimming lessons, I was on the Lake Back council, because they used to do it at Charlie Pool. They'd put you on like an SMS notice thing, and you'd be like, "This pool's closed because of lightning." Mate,
hang on, pause. I thought you just said you were on the Lake Mac Council. I thought you were going to say board or something. I was like,
not yet.
As if you could sit through a fucking council meeting.
Mate, the first thing I'd be doing is sacking every fucking parking inspector.
You'd be like John Dutton on Yellowstone.
Yeah,
what do you do?
Yeah.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
You're going straight to the train station.
I just saved how much? 200 grand.
Yeah, done.
Anyway,
no, all I was going to say is you'd get all the time, and it was and I don't want to make any regional assumptions, but often the West Walls End pool would be the pool is closed for the rest of the day. It will reopen tomorrow, and you're like, I kid shit the pool without question.
Oh God,
it would happen pretty regularly. All right.
Well, that was literally us last night at the Anchorage. I said to Dill,
what, shitting in the pool?
No, we went for lunch. It was still daylight. We said, we'll go for a quick swim. And he's like, it's going to be too cold. I said, look, you can see the bottom. There's not even any turds in there, because we'd both read that chat from Tessa, and we were like, there's no shits in the pool. So let's go for a swim.
Well, the pool was probably colder than the sea.
It was fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Tight asses didn't put the heater on. Are we done?
That bombshell, I think we're done here.
Yeah, I just had so much more to say. Kidding. I'm
sure you did.
Nothing.
My dinner's ready.
Okay, well, that's it. We'll see you next Tuesday, I guess.
See you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye for now.